Hello YouTubers and faithful subscribers. I'm coming today to share with you the method, the crochet feed in method, and I've seen it on YouTube. A couple of females done it, and of channels that I follow, and this is the first braid that I've done. The front I feed it in maybe 2 or 3 pieces of hair, and then I crocheted the rest. As you can see on this side, I'm doing a total of 2 braids on both sides of my head. I started with a part straight down the middle of my head all the way down using another mirror, turning around of course, and that's how I do my hair, using a second mirror. And then I also I parted here to leave out the hair along the side so you can gel up this side and gel in the middle. And this is the other section that I left out here. And in between those 2 sections, I made 2 braids. I braided 2 little bitty braids using my own hair. I did not use any hair to for me to crochet. I just, braided my hair down in 2 tight little cornrows. And then the end, I braided them together. I don't know if you guys can see that. I braided them together, and then I latch hooked it through the 2 little braids so that the tail ends will not be sticking out once I finish crocheting in everything. Okay, I have 1 bundle of hair, 1 bag of hair, and I cut it twice, and I got 3 bundles out of 1 package. I'm using the X Hollywood in the, I think it's yellow and green bag, and then I also did the TV method to get it the tapered ends. And I'm just going to show you guys how I crochet the hair in. I'm taking not so small, but not as big pieces. Because if I was going to crochet this in somebody's head for a full straight look, I would use half of this. So this would be 2 pieces. So it'll be the width of 2. And then I made it uneven so I can get the longer length. So it could be tapered and long because I want mine long. I don't want it to be short or anything. So I'm just going to fold the hair in half, or not in half, but a little bit more than half. And I'm going to start by crocheting. Excuse me if I'm looking off because I am in front of a mirror. And then I'm just going to loop it once. Pull the hair again, so you're looping it twice. There's no knot. I'm not using a knot. Once I loop it twice, that will secure it so I don't have to tighten the knot. And I'm just going to do that all the way down the first cornrow and back up the second cornrow until I'm back at the beginning where I'm finished crocheting in all the hair. I'm just going to move the first one out of the way so it won't get tangled with the second piece, and I'm going to do that so on and so forth. I'm doing mine as close as I can get them, touching close as if you was doing a head full of crochet braids. Why? So when you braid it, it'll be seamless. You won't be thin down your braid. It'll be full, thick all the way down, straight, uniform braid. I'm just going to finish crocheting all of the pieces in. Okay, I have all the hair installed in the crochets. This is the color number 30. It is a honey blonde. What I'm just using is a detangle brush, and I'm just going down the hair to take out all the excess hair that didn't make it through the crochet. And for this style, like I said, you only need one pack. You're going to cut twice the bundle up in the package of hair. Cut it twice. You're going to get 3 bundles. You're going to use one bundle to install along the crochets. Like this is one bundle. And I use it just a tad bit after the third bundle. This is one bundle, and I use a tad bit after the third bundle for the beginning and towards the end. So it's just going to be one whole full pack. Okay, at this moment, I'm just going to take out the little scrunchies that I have in separating my hair. Okay. Okay. So, okay, at this point, I'm using this edge wax, the extreme hold. And this is how it looks. Let me see if I can get that top. Hold on. And my local beauty supply, this was $3.49 for the big one. So I sometimes catch it on sale for maybe $1.99 or $2.99. Just depends. I buy in bulk anyway, so I buy a bunch. I'm just going to put this on my edges or around my whole braid all the way. The reason why I do this is because I'm not permed. I stretched my hair before I've done this, so I don't have a perm at all. I washed it and stretched it overnight, so that's why it's kind of straight. But I use this edge wax for all of my edges to give me a more sleeker style. You don't have to use this, just use whatever you choose. I use because this is how my braids come out, and then I put the gel over it once I'm done. This is just to help guide me to make sure I pull all of my hair into the braid while I'm braiding it. So it helps you slick it up, but it's not too slippy where you can't grip it to braid it. So that's why I like to use it. And I'm just going down the middle part for my other braid. For this braid I'm doing. Just going all the way down. Okay. Of course, this is my first time doing this style. And I don't know if this braid gonna be even with this one. I have no idea, but I sure tried. So hopefully it turns out right. Okay, and I have at the last pack, I'm going to take out some little pieces. You know, the size you would do for a crochet method. I'm going to take out 4 pieces, 4 small pieces. And I'm doing this because I'm finna braid the front. Okay. Okay, you would, like you finna regular cornrow. I go 1 stroke, 2, 3, 4, and then I'm going to add this piece of hair. I'm adding in uneven. Why? Because so I can feed this hair in. Go 2 strokes, fold it back, add your next piece of hair. Sorry, I'm using my mouth. This is how I can do mine without tangling it up. Okay, that's my last little piece that I separated. Now I'm just going to go down the braid, pull in my hair as if you were doing a regular cornrow, and of course detangle as you go, because this hair, any hair will tangle. So, and if you can't get it the first time, I always try again, because like I said, it's kind of hard to braid your own hair, especially me doing it like this. So I'm just going to follow those crochet braids that I put in my head to where the braid, to guide my braid, and also hide those crochets as well. Okay. Then I'm just going to braid it tight, 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 tight. And of course, as you guys can see, that this hair is not the same length on this side. I'm going to stand for this part because I'm going to need this hair behind me. So I'm going to braid till I feel the hair stop being so bulky. Still continue braiding tight. Once I start to feel the braid starts to get smaller, I'm going to add this up under the back side of my braid. Then I'm going to make that piece long as well. So I'm just going to feed that in so it's seamless. I'm going to do that again with another piece of hair. I apologize for putting it in my mouth, but I don't like to lay my hair out because it'd be a different size, and I don't want it to be a different size. Just by me holding this hair, I know how much I need to pull out, opposed to pre-prepping it, then my braids would be 2 different sizes. Putting the hair at the back again. I'm going to just keep on guiding that braid down, still continuous braiding it tight so that the hair that I added in will not slip. Okay, once I get close to the end, I'm going to add in more little pieces just so it'll still be thick but not too thick, because I'm up here is thick, and then as you get further down it gets a little smaller. So okay. Then I'm just checking the length, see how much more I have to braid. Just a tad bit more. Okay, and then on the ends, most people just braid all the way to the tip. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to take a small piece and I'm just going to tie it in a knot as if I'm tying a micro braid. I'm going to loop that twice to get a secure knot on the end, and I'm going to pull it so it will look like this. Okay, so I have my two braids. Of course, one ended up longer because I cut this one already. I didn't cut this one. So we're just going to take some scissors or whatever you have, or shear, whatever you have, and then just cut it downward so that you will have two tail ends that are almost the same length. And that's it. Okay, at this point, I see a little bit of this colored hair poking out. I'm just going to cut that, and I'm going to go down my braid along the sides with gel. You don't have to use gel. If you want a more natural look, you can also use different kinds of hair to do this. You don't just, specifically have to have the straight look. If that's not what you're going for, you can do a different brand. I'm just going to put that in the top part, smoothing it towards the braid all the way down. And my last part that I am going to do, I'm actually going to sit under the dryer after I gel it down. And what I'm using is Pro Styling Gel on top of my edge wax. Because if you brush the edge wax in, it will not make a film using this gel. And that's the reason why I like using the edge wax. Okay, you do your edges however you want to. Smoothing and pushing towards the braid. If you need to push the hair in, that's what the end of the rat tail comb for. Just slide it down, pushing your hair up in there by pushing the braid towards your head to hide any of your hair that's still sticking out, and also to give it a seamless look. Okay. I'm doing that with the same, with the inside, rubbing my hand down the braid with the little gel I have on my hands to catch any flyaways. Ooh, excuse me. And that's it. What I'm going to do is get me the paper that you wrap your hair with, and I'm going to wrap it, slick it down. I mean, it's already slicked down. I'm just going to wrap it to sit up under the dryer, just so it could dry my edges a little bit faster and harden all the gel that's on my hair. I don't like it to be too wet because, since you don't have a perm, Well, I don't. Since I don't have a perm, I'm going to need for it to stay that way. I don't want it to roll up because of the gel. And that's it, you guys. I hope you guys like. If you haven't already pressed the subscribe button, please press the subscribe button. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please let me know, and I will try to get back with you as soon as possible. And I would love to do more styles. I just, moved, and I just now trying to get back in the swing of things from my last video. And hopefully I can start sneaking my videos back in, you guys. Bye.